This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're at Wembley and I'm joined by British and Commonwealth champion Ekow Essuman. Ekow, firstly, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Happy to be here and yeah, chuffed.
Good to hear it. Now, you're a very late addition to this card, stepping in to replace Andi, who unfortunately had to pull out because he couldn't get a fight over the line. I'm sure firstly you've got sympathy towards him. Just your thoughts firstly, especially on such a late notice on what would have been a big night for him.
Yeah, it's happened to me, not on the same level, but got to the hotel, getting ready for the press conference, get a ring, your fight's off. And there's nothing more gutting in boxing, but it is a part of boxing. I can only send my condolences to him.
Obviously, it works out for yourself on a selfish point of view, being able to box on a huge card like this, your fight being pulled forward by 6 days. Obviously, getting ready to face Darren Tetley now on Saturday night. Firstly, kind of on the weight front, how are things looking?
Things are looking good on the weight front. We did our check weight, and the board officials, when they saw the weight, they were pleasantly surprised. And so, yeah, we're good. I always stay within striking distance, so making the weight is not an issue.
How easy of a decision was it for you, Ekow, when the proposition of boxing on this card was put to you at such late notice to take you with both hands? Because a good performance and a victory here, the world's eyes will be on this card come Saturday night, and the opportunities that could present itself to you moving forwards.
Yeah, I mean, come Saturday night, I'm going to put in a good performance of a lifetime. I'm going to bring those belts back home to Nottingham. And when the opportunity was even thought about, just the thought of it, the answer was always going to be yes. Like, I was always going to grab it with both hands because it's the big stage. This is where I'm supposed to be.
What should everybody expect to see from your bout with Darren Tetley, and how much of him have you been studying and looking at?
I've been studying him. He can be a tricky, and he's very game in his style. So people can expect a really exciting fight because obviously people know what I'm like. I'm a pressure fighter. I can box. I can take it to the trenches. So I've done my homework. I've seen little exploits that I can blow up in there when I'm in the ring. So we're going to war. So that's what I'm going to do.
How important is it, do you feel, for yourself to look good on Saturday night?
To be honest, that isn't even in my thoughts. I'm just going to the ring to be me and box how I box, and that's just gonna solve everything.
Domestically, the welterweight division is stacked with so many potential fights out there. I've asked you previously about Conor, Benn, the Michael McKinsons, the David Avanesians, even though you know him well, if ever it was put to you. Do you think any of these fights could be made for you next, provided you come through Saturday unscathed?
I think those fights are a very big possibility. I mean, with my ranking in the IBF and in other belt organisations, it's very possible. Just have to get my ranking up, if anything, to force mandatories and whatnot. And yeah.
What did you make of Conor's performance against Chris Van Heerden?
It was a good performance. He did really, really good. I think it was just great matchmaking. To me, it wasn't a true 50-50 fight, so to speak. Or he's not fighting people who are as active as he is.
He's always spoken about how he had a desire to win the British title. Granted, he's maybe looking a bit past that now, looking towards that world scene. But if you could dangle that carrot and a fight be made, how do you think a fight between the pair of you would play out?
I think I'm too much risk for him. But a fight between us two would be wicked. I mean, he's active, I'm active. It would be a very exciting fight for the fans. I'd take him into deep waters and he wouldn't come back.
Okay, so I just want to get your thoughts on the main event on Saturday night. Fury-Whyte, what are your thoughts? How does it play out?
Oh, it's going to be an amazing fight. A really exciting fight. White, explosive power. Fury, explosive, predatorial thinking. He's like a shark in the ring. To be honest, I just can't wait to watch it myself.
Have you got a prediction?
I don't have a prediction.
You're going to sit on the fence, you're going to have splinters?
Yeah, I'm going to have splinters, but I'm going to enjoy it.
Right, Ekow, good luck on Saturday night. I appreciate your time as always. Thank you for speaking to me on Boxing Social.
Thanks for having me.